Start with last week's game at South Carolina State. Wasn't ready to play. We wasn't ready to play. I thought defensively came out and made some plays early. The opening kickoff, we caused a fumble. And then the next possession, they got the ball. We got a fumble. Second play, they fumbled the ball. And then the next possession, they fumbled the ball. And I think in the next possession, they fumbled the ball. So probably out of the first 20 plays, they had put the ball on the ground 4 times. And I thought the guys was flying around. We got some good field position there and didn't take advantage of it. We had a couple opportunities offensively with good field position and didn't get a first down. And I thought that was big in the game, especially against a team like that on the road, senior day. They're going to be fired up. They got a good defense. We need to take advantage of that opportunity of sudden change and good field position, get some points on the board instead of having to play from behind. And then we got behind, and, of course, the high snap where Adam stepped on the baseline and the end line and got a safety, gave him a 9-point lead. And I thought was a big play in the game was on 3rd and 30, on Obasubi got a sack, got up and looked at their sideline, and of course they threw the flag on sportsmanlike conduct and gave them first and go first and 10 from like the 15-yard line, and of course they went on to score and make it 16-0. And I just thought that was a huge play in the football game, especially, like I said, against a good defense like South Carolina State. They're known for their defense. It's hard to come back from 16 down against a good defense, and that kind of put us behind the 8 ball, and we never could recover from that. And guys kept fighting. We put a couple of scores up, and then they got a late touchdown where I really thought they probably should have took a knee, but it's probably the seniors' last home game, and coach went ahead and ran the ball and got another score in there, but. We just weren't ready to play for whatever reason. We had a still outside chance of tying for first place, finished up at 6-2, and we could get A&T to lose, and we still had a chance, but it wasn't to be. So we had to come back and get ready this week for Howard, the Battle of the Real HU, whatever you want to call it, rivalry game. Now senior day for us, so our seniors got something to play for, their last home football game. And for a winning season, to finish up 6-5, and 5-3 in the conference. So we got a lot to play for. They hungry. They got an opportunity to play for a championship if North Carolina A&T slips up and they have a co-champions. So they got a lot to play for. It's their last game, a great season, maybe postseason berth. So we know they're going to be coming in here ready to go. We expect it to be another fourth-quarter game and a one-possession game like most of the games been in the MEAC this year. I think all our MEAC games except for last week was one possession, and most of the games in the league has been one possession. So we expect it to be a battle to the wire, and probably the last team with the ball have a chance to win.
Have you been surprised at all by how Howard has turned it around from last year in Mike's first season like this?
A little bit, but again, Dave, it's not much difference from the first team and the second team to the 7th team. And, they've been pulling out, finding a way to win games, and that's what it's all about this year in this league. It's been one-possession game, so you got to find a way. Either make a play on defense or make a play on offense or get a break here, ball bounce your way. And that's kind of what's been going on with these guys and pretty much everybody. So, no, I'm really not surprised because, like I say, FAM, Savannah, FAMU, all those teams are very good football teams. They don't have good records to it. If the ball bounced this way or made one play here or one tackle there, their season can be reversed. So Howard is in that same position where they could have lost 3 games already, but they didn't. They found a way to win them, and therefore they're sitting with opportunity to win the championship.
Do you know Coach London other than just in passing occasionally?
Yeah, not really. We met at the roundup this year in our head coaches meeting and stuff. We sat beside each other and chopped it up a little bit, had some dialogue, but other than that, no.
What have you seen of Newton? What impresses you about him?
I think his size, his running ability. You know, he is a little bit stronger than I thought he would be. He's a very, very strong runner, and he looks for the contact, looks to stiff arm you, and he's really a third running back there. It's almost wildcat, and but with a guy that can throw the ball. So, of course, we want to try to make them throw the ball a little bit more than they want to, and not let them run it. They got field yard, of course, and Newton. Both of those guys are dangerous. You go zone read, and you can give it a field yard, or Newton can pull it. So we got to get back there, get some pressure, get some penetration, not let them guys get going forward, because both of those guys can hurt you with their feet.
Well, I say it's a little unfair to compare him to his brother, who's an MVP. But do you see similarities in their styles?
Yeah, I do, because you know, both of them are quarterbacks, but both of them kind of get inspired, pumped up when they make a run. And you know, if you saw Cam play the other night, you know, once he make a run, man, it's on. You know, he going and yelling, and he gets pumped up. The team get pumped up. The defense get pumped up. The crowd get pumped up, and it just turns his game up another notch when he's running the ball. And little Cam kind of does the same thing. You know, he makes some runs with his legs and get his teammates pumped up. He get pumped up, and next thing you know, then he pull it out and got somebody wide open across the middle because of his legs. So I see some comparisons in the style and the way they play. But, of course, we know he's not an MVP of the National Football League.
It's probably very difficult to be disciplined against a quarterback who you know can just take off. You got to know, I guess, when he's going to scramble, when he's not.
Well, in the zone read, you know, we just have to be disciplined to, if you got the quarterback, you got to keep the quarterback. So the defensive end can't be coming down trying to make the tackle on the running back. He has to stay at home and make sure that Cam is handing the ball off. And in the passing game, the ends got to rush outside and keep contained, and then we got to get push up the middle. When the end come inside, that's going to give them outside to the right or left. Either way, if the end crashes, then that's going to give them an escape. And then if the ends get upfield and but we don't get any penetration, now it's a big natural hole just step right up through here. So everybody has to do their job. The tackles have to get pushed, the ends have to come around the edge, and then the pocket collapses. If one person don't do their job, it's going to be a running lane.
I know you'd rather be in Howard's position in terms of the MEAC rankings than where you are right now, but can you relish the role of playing a spoiler in this for their season?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, our number one goal is to win the football game. Just so happen it will spoil their season, because if we beat them and they can't win it. And but you know, we got to take care of us. You know, we got to get a winning season. We got to send our seniors out right. And so in the process of doing that, Howard has to be the one to take the loss. Then they have to be the one to take the loss. It's not personal. You know, it's for us. We're doing this for us, for our fans. Have a winning season, go out on a winning note, and send our seniors out the right way.
Defensively, Newton doesn't play on defense. They appear to be giving up almost over 2,000 on the ground and through the air. So it seems like there's a lot of advantages you can take there on offense.
We think so. We're gonna try to be balanced. We're gonna try to be balanced. We're gonna try to run it and throw it. And from what we see on film, we think we can do that. But you never know until the game. So we're gonna try to stay balanced and run the ball and throw the ball and see if Shai and Yaki can't get us some major yards. And also by doing that, that'll keep their offense off the field. So we think we can get some stuff on their defense, and but that's the reason you play the games.
Second half in South Carolina, you also put Brendan Green in at quarterback for a few snaps. Any chance he's going to see some action this week?
I don't know. He might. You know, we just thought we needed a spark. We thought we needed the quarterback to make some more throws, make some plays, and just haven't been getting very good quarterback play the last couple of games. And At the end of the day, we didn't have no points at halftime, so I decided to give Green a shot and see if he can't move the team, spark the team, and then we brought Dale right back, and then we brought Green right back, and then Green finished the game. So we'll see. We'll see how it go.
Anything in particular, just looking at film, that you see them doing better, Howard doing better than they've done over the years?
Yeah, they improved everywhere, Dave. Offensively, they run they don't have a traditional offense. They not one back most of the time, spread like everybody else. They mostly keep two backs. They mostly offset them most of the time, either one side or the other. Try to get you out flanked, and if you over-adjust, then they'll run the ball the other way, or if you don't adjust, they'll run the ball to that side where they got an extra guy. They do a good job of what they do. I think probably a little more disciplined than they've been in the past, and defensively, they always been solid on defense, and gave us a tough time. We've been able to score some points on them, so we're hoping we can continue to do that. All right, that's all, folks.
Welcome back to the HU Pirates Sports Network. I'm Jerome Barber here with Coach Maynor. Once again, talking about the Pirate football, coming off of a tough trip to Orangeburg, South Carolina.
Yeah, it was. Whatever reason, I didn't do a good enough job of getting my guys prepared and ready to play. I thought defense came out and special teams came out early. 3 out of the first 4 plays, they put the ball on the ground. We was able to recover one of them. We couldn't get the other ones. And we weren't able to muster anything from that. And I thought that was important that we need to get out on those guys early because their defense was so good and we had those opportunities. And so we weren't able to do that, and then we got behind and the ball just didn't bounce our way, and we didn't execute well enough on offense.
Yeah, it was amazing watching the first couple of series, and just kind of shocking to see a Buddy Pugh team put that ball on the ground so many times. I mean, for the most part, the Bulldogs will protect the ball, but good gracious, tried to help us.
They tried, and our defense did an excellent job of getting that ball loose. We just didn't do an excellent job of recovering it. And, some days the ball bounces your way and some days it don't.
Senior day down there, they got the defensive player probably of the year again. And just the challenges of the atmosphere. And then on the road, it was just got down early. That really kind of put us at a deficit.
Right. It's always tough to play there. Buddy Pugh does a great job. Always has a good defense. And again, they got Defensive Player of the Year. And a couple of years ago they had Hargrave, who's starting with the Pittsburgh Steelers now. They always got that one defensive guy that's just a beast. And it was senior day for those guys, their last home football game, and they was fired up and ready to go and wanted to go out as winners. And I think they just wanted a little bit better, more than we did. They played a little bit harder, made a few more plays than we did.
Yeah. Some shining stars, any shining lights from the Bulldog Pirate matchup coming? We always learn something from it again.
Well, I thought defensively, I thought Steve Smith played well. I thought Husky played well on the defense end, and our secondary guys didn't play bad. But overall, as a defense, we gave up too many points, and offensively, we just didn't execute. We didn't get it done. We had plays to be made and didn't make them.
And we've healed up pretty well, because I know for a while there, your secondary, I think you had all freshmen there in the backfield for a while? True freshmen.
Well, they still back there.
Okay.
The Husky is the only linebacker that's playing that played in the first couple games.
Mm-hmm.
Jason's out, Sproul is out, and so we got, backup walk-on type guys helping Husky on the secondary. And then Brendan Cole came back, but Carr was out, and Frazier's still out, and so we're still playing young guys at the safety position. Orr was out last game.
Yeah.
So we still had 3 freshmen back there in the secondary, and that's kind of where we are with the defense right now. We're not making any excuses, but it's late in the season. It's week 11, and you're going to have a lot of guys banged up. We said at the beginning of the season, we need to stay healthy. We're going to afford a lot of injuries, and we have had some injuries, and that's why the defense is kind of sliding back a little bit. right now because we're playing a lot of young guys because the older guys got hurt. So, but again, we're not making excuses. We're going to go out and fight, and we're going to go out and play, and we're going to try to win this game with what we got.
Exactly. Coming home, it's our senior day. It's the Battle of the Real HU. It's a different looking Howard that's coming to us to close out, and we do still have a lot on the line.
We do. We're playing for a winning season, and our seniors, their last home game, and you know, so we have plenty to play for, and they do too. They playing for a championship and maybe postseason play, and then the battle of the real HU. I mean, it don't have to be anything on the line to get up for this game, and I think both teams still have stuff to play for, even though it is the battle of the real HU.
Yeah. Mike London's first year with Howard University, coming in coaching, but he's no stranger to college football, and then that other element that they have now in their offensive backfield, who I remember early in the season at a press conference up at Howard, he made it very clear and said, "My name is not Cam Newton's little brother."
Yeah.
So we have Kalen Newton coming in and has been doing some interesting things in the MEAC, even though he tries to distance himself a bit and make his own claim. He's pretty much got his brother's attitude.
Yeah, he does. And you like that out of somebody. You know, you don't want to live off your father's name or your brother's name. You want to make your own name. And he made that very clear that, you know, I'm not Cam Newton's little brother. You know, I'm Caleb Newton, you know. So he's saying that I'm my own man. I'm going to be my own player. Judge me by what I do, not by what my brother's done. And now he's got a team in chance to win a championship in his freshman year. So he's done a great job. He's an explosive runner and a good passer. So we have to be on our P's and Q's, and we got to play one of our best defensive games to help contain this guy. We can't stop him. We just got to contain him, hold him to a minimum, running the ball and throwing the ball, and we have a good chance to win the football game.
Well, we're going to fill those stands. It's Family Day and it's Military Appreciation Day. Of course, it's Senior Day. How many seniors are we celebrating Saturday?
Probably about 12, 13.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And a great reason to, if no other reason, we're at Armstrong Stadium. We do protect our own house. And,
Yes, sir.
Have got a good home standing record. And so it's a 1 o'clock kickoff. It's the Battle of the Real HU. It's right here at Armstrong Stadium. And I want to invite you to come on out. Lots of activities for the families. We'll be recognizing and celebrating our military community here on the campus of Hampton University in the Armstrong Stadium. But there is a football game.
There is a football game.
And there's a lot to play for. And so, Coach, go ahead and invite the folks to come on out to the Senior Day on Saturday.
Last shot of glory. Last shot of glory. Let's send these seniors out right, man. Y'all come on out and support. It might be a little cold, but if it is, we just get ready to do a coat drive at the church, and we get y'all some coats, put them coats on, come on out and support your Pirates. You got nothing else to do on Saturday.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, weather looks pretty nice. It's supposed to get back up into the upper 60s by then, so we're looking forward to it. Once again, this is the HU Pirates Sports Network. It's a 1 o'clock kickoff game. It's Hampton University taking on Howard University. We will protect this house as we invite you to come and be a part of that great celebration. Family Day, Military Appreciation Day. Come on out and make a day of it here at Hampton University. And as we at the HU Pirate Sports Network always say, go
Pirates.